Like the martyrs covering the infantry and the open, artillery coming in, aircraft overhead. It looks so awesome. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 17 of my holding attack campaign in WARNO, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we finished our turn and we repelled the counterattack near Domazlitsa, and today we're going to be starting a new turn as we approach the 1st, 2nd and 3rd Battalion of the 74th, and we move troops to intercept the forces around Sokolov. So we'll probably start down here with an attack, and then I'll figure out what I want to do further back. We probably want to leave the Panzer Battalion 212 with these troops to help repel the T-72s, because they will be pretty difficult for the Leopard 1A1s to deal with otherwise. So we're not going to use them in a battle against the 3rd Battalion and 74th. We're probably going to bring up something else. And we could probably be pretty liberal with our Air Force in these engagements actually as well. Because we probably won't need them near Bor, and we can't really use them at Domazlitsa due to the anti-air. So I'm probably just going to go all in with my aircraft over here. Make sure we get good use out of those. Okay. Well, first things first, we just need to pick what I'm actually going to bring in. So they do have the T-55s, but they're only T-55As, so they don't have 2,275 meter range, which is nice. It means we're not going to get like sniped at a distance too much. I think I'm just going to do Panzergrenadier Battalion 113 with Panzer Battalion 114, and then we'll have an artillery unit join us and an air unit join us. So we'll bring up the Canadians there. Actually quite an open map, but it should be alright with our support. Let's tactical battle and we'll jump on in. They did bring in both the 1st and 3rd Battalion, which is nice, so it's not like a completely empty one-sided match. We're actually going to have a pretty nice fight on our hands. Getting up the hill on Bravo is always kind of awkward. Pushing across the open to Alpha could also be a bit of a pain here, but I'll likely make use of the Jaguars in the middle. That seemed to work when I've done it before, so we'll just try and get up to this tree line. And we'll need some recon with those, which we should have with the artillery. So we'll just unload like an AF cutter up here as well. I'm going to bring a supply with those. Make sure we have plenty of supply. On the right hand side, I think we're going to do even more Jaguars. Because the enemy tanks don't have the range, Jaguars are going to be really good. So we will make use of plenty of those. I'll move an M577 into the corner of that sector. We'll probably want to use tanks on the left. Be a bit sketchy, but it should be fine. Let's just bring in a bunch of tanks. We have the Leopard 1A, 1A1 kind of sit as far back as it can, maybe go on the left there. And then we'll have a bunch of tanks here. We'll have a couple there, and the rest can go there, like that. Okay, perfect. We'll want to push through this tree line, so we'll grab some Panzergranaten at some point to try and make that little push. But otherwise, we want artillery, so we'll do plenty of artillery at the start. Get them spread out. We'll do maybe a Marder on this side with the Milan. We'll do a Milan on this side as well. We'll do a couple. And then I'll do Marder 1A2 Milans with Panzergranaten. And these can be ready to push into that sector. Recon's going to be important, so let's make sure we have recon over here. And we'll need recon probably near here. We'll need some recon on the right. Okay, that'll do. So we'll put these on fire at will, these on counter battery. We've actually got 4 on counter battery there. and then 5 on Firewall. Because I don't know if 3 is really enough to destroy the enemy artillery effectively. Regardless, we are off. There goes moving up into position, very nice. So these have 2,625 meter range, which is outranging the T-55s by like 600 meters, so it's quite significant, maybe 650 meters even. Alright, make sure those Iltis get out of there. I'm a little concerned about this Maludka, so we'll just attack move with those Jaguars. We'll unload the Panzergrams just in case.
Wir sind bereit, die Kampfweise zu wechseln.
I'm surprised we can't see that unit still. There it is. The nice thing in this situation actually is the Milans on the Marders outrange the T-55s as well. That's pretty handy. Where's my recon at? Let these fall back one by one. Oh, that was a nasty shot. Another one. Okay. Artillery seems to be hitting pretty hard. That's nice. I should probably invest in more artillery. We've also got our aircraft. I could use the aircraft to try and catch some of these units on the move. Although it seems like my Jags there have really got that locked down. That road is letting me slaughter them. We'll go for the T-55 actually. There might be another one that I can get if I aim slightly behind. Yeah, nice. Really good. Lovely strike. Okay, more artillery is a good idea, I think. Just because it's been hitting exceptionally well. I'm hoping that my Aufklärer will find the AT on that right side. Aufklärer, sorry. I was saying it wrong, I think. Let's just have all of those fall back, since they're all running out of ammo anyway. Okay, we can see it now. I should be able to knock that out.
Haben Sie neue Zielkoordinaten?
I'll put all of these on fire at well.
Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
It's Gem Wars over on the right here.
Jawohl, Hauptmann.
It's just funny watching the like the Malurka wiggle around like that and magically hit in the last moment.
Feind vernichtet. Erschossen. Kein NS Rückwärtsmarsch. Front zum Feind. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
One of my Panzergrens
Melde
died.
Marschinformation aufgehen. Feind. Neue Befehle.
I'm gonna get this Afghana to move up as well.
Marsch, Marsch.
We'll try and get this Milan reloaded.
Führungskommandant. Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
All of these are ready to go again, so we can move them back up. I'll try and get the Manka into the
Überprüft Waffen und Munition.
tree line there.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Ah, es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Gute Arbeit. Infanterie bereit. Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Panzer einsatzbereit. Ladeschütze.
Really good.
Munitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker.
Okay. Let's see about getting some more aircraft up and about. Certainly some
Squadron ready. Affirmative.
tempting targets here.
Stellung halten. Marsch, aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken. Sally! Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze.
I'm gonna run a few leopards on the right hand side there to help deal with the sorry, not the artillery, the recon. The Alf cutter getting spotted there is not good. Don't have much to help that out. Let's just run in with a Hornet just to strafe things.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. J'entends toujours vos coordonnées. Feind gesichtet.
I'm gonna strafe that ace gem actually as well.
Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Jawohl. Dans ce job-là, tu chasses ou tu crèves, ta bande. Rip dans le dash.
You can turn the rock eyes back on and kill those T-55s actually.
Répétez ça, contrôle. Yeah, une autre gang de rouges en brûlé. Contrôle, vous m'avez tout. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. J'écoute, tour de contrôle. Zum Befehl. Ah, aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken. Was sind Ihre Befehle? Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze.
Nice. Okay, only 50 more kills to go. This has been an exceptionally clean battle so far. We like to see. Let's make sure we get some ammo out and about. Just holding shift, by the way, if you don't know how to do that. Just hold shift as you left click down all of your units. Also works in Broken Arrow.
Fünfte Kompanie bereit.
Alright, 46 to go. We probably want to try and contest this objective. So I'm just going to give it sped up whilst we wait for like more units to come in out and about. And we'll make a little sort of tank engagement across the open there. We'll have to be careful on the left. That's scary. Like the artillery is just like following that AZGM unit slowly. Let's move that Afghana back forwards. We'll let the Moncuts that run out of supply leave because they're kind of important to keep alive. Really, really useful supply vehicles to have. And what I can do though is we can definitely push up on the right there with those leopards. And the Jaguars will be able to push up as well once those Jaguars get into line of sight. We could probably even push them at this point. So my Leopard 1A, 1A1, probably on the left died. Just get them into cover.
Denkschütze, selbstständig Feuerkampf aufnehmen. Gute Arbeit, Wegschützen. Bravo 1, ihr verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Führungsfahrzeug. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Bit of a cheeky HGM on our flank there. Let's hit that with a bomber. The OTs can be hit with cluster and the T-55s.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Ladeschütze, geben Sie uns gesichtet. Geschossen, keine Munition. Wir sind doch keine First-Line-Unit. Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Rückwärtsmarsch, am besten erster. Jetzt quelque chose à enflammer en bas. Il reste plus grand chose en bas, ils sont tous morts.
Okay, good kills. That can leave, otherwise it will overstay its welcome. Okay, good kills. Next group of tanks on its way. We can keep pushing maybe here. It's a bit risky because I don't have any smoke, so I should probably make sure those are rearmed with smoke before we continue pushing again. That cheeky strafe. Good.
Tabarnak, ils m'ont touché l'aile! Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört. Anhalten, wir warten hier. Führungswagen, wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Erschossen.
Right, that can keep pushing.
Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl.
We'll wait for the last one. Other Panzergrens on the left got killed. The left side's a bit awkward for me to control because there's not much way I can peek over the edge without getting shot. We should probably just like smoke here and make sure that these are getting hit by strafing runs.
Give me a turn. Just balls to the wall. One more kill.
The HGMs are a pain.
Radio 5x5. Winchester.
Good kill. Another good kill.
Wirkung im Ziel. What do you need, boss? Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. Down in flames. Jaguar an alle. Punktüberprüfung verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie.
There we go. Job's a good one. 120 kills, 6 losses. So we lost a couple Panzergrens, a couple Leopards, but we absolutely annihilated them. That was really nice. Just everything, nice combined arms, tanks, APCs, infantry, artillery, aircraft. Doesn't get much better than that. Very nice. Okay, so now we move on to possibly attacking the rocket artillery here. Let's have a look at how this goes. So we'll probably continue with the Panzergren Battalion 113. If I want to attack these guys... Well, that is a horrible map. Yeah, Yeah, that's an awful map. I don't want to play that. It's probably like the worst map. This is okay. We could maybe attack them here and then have the 2nd Battalion back them up. It seemed like the HGMs were the way to go. So we have a lot of Jaguars. I don't think I necessarily needed the tanks. The tanks were good for when I wanted to like push pretty hard. But I reckon we can just shift up here with the... Is there a way I can use 8 action points? If I move this one here and then move 112 here, we save the action points there for sure. Cool. And we can do artillery support again. Maybe air support again. Like I said, I might as well. Yeah, let's do it. So that should be fine. Let's tactical battle. And in we go. It's going to be a kind of similar battle. It's just more HGM spam than tanks. So, yeah, the only other thing that's kind of difficult about this map again is like Bravo. You're not getting a Bravo, so the idea is to push them out of Charlie and then contest Alpha until you can push them out of Alpha as well. But rough map still. It's not as bad as the other one. Okay. Make sure we get recon in position. Recon is the most important thing when it comes to using HGMs. Because if you can't engage your target at max range, you're doing it wrong. And you can only do that if you can see them. So make sure that we get our Jaguars into a decent position. Same over here. This one's not so bad because at least we can kind of get into the edge easier. I'm probably going to bring M577s with those, as they're kind of going to act like my tanks. We're going to take up positions in these trees and just have the leader in the corner. And we'll probably do the same over here, where we have the leader in the corner and then just the Jags out in the open so that they can maximize their range. What I'm going to do as well is we're going to drop some Milan 2s into the town here. And we'll probably do the same over here. Probably be a good idea to have recon with those. We can put like one up there, maybe one here, one into there. I don't know if it'll get there, it might die, but I think it's worth the risk. Okay, any more recon? So recon here. We'll just have that kind of unload over there, and this one can unload with the Milan on this side, and we'll just have an Alpha cover the ridge on the right hand side for us so we can see if anything's moving that side. Same deal on this left side. Actually, I should probably have some recon here somewhere. We'll just pop them into this building. Cool. Alright, so that covers our flanks. Then we want artillery, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me just spread that a little bit more. The reason I'm spreading them out is just so that if they do get counter-batteried, it's not so much a big deal. Those can be on fire at will, these can be on counter-battery. And we also have our aircraft, but I think what we're going to do is maybe have some Martyrs ready to go. Martyr Milans. Because they're using a lot of like OT-64s, the Martyr Milans are really, really strong in this situation. So we'll have 2 groups of Martyr Milans, and they can also like unload the Panzergrenz into the towns offensively once we get a good position. So that's what we'll try and do. And we'll just have these, actually we should probably put them on fast attack move. Okay. Let's go. And then we'll just bring in aircraft as and when we need them. I've got to hope my Alpha get into position. Oh, unload you. Hilltop actually do a pretty good job of like revealing the location
Wen sollen wir
of
mitnehmen? Ah, endlich aufsitzen.
enemy units early on.
Fahrer?
I will just put 2 in with that Avocado. Oh, look at the blob there.
Speer zur Stelle. Abgesessene Kampfweise. Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich
Let's
an.
get some supply to these 8 gems.
Wirkung im Ziel.
Gonna be kind of important.
Das habe ich auch schon schneller gesehen. Na, rückwärts, Marsch! Feind von Panzer einsatzbereit. Schuss!
Is that going for the M577?
Bravo 1, 4 Bravo.
No. Okay, we're good. Let's just have them back up and unload as well. These should all jump out. Not gonna end well. I need them on no cover. We'll move up the Jaguars.
Gute Arbeit, Kriegsschütze! Jagdpanzer bereit.
Okay, right, let's have these 2 move to the left. These 2 can sit in this tree line. All of the infantry can unload, and you can smoke.
Rückwärts nach, der Jaguar. Kampfbereit. Gute Arbeit, Kriegsschütze!
And then the Panzer Grounds can push into the town.
Gut, ist los.
All of those got killed. That's unfortunate.
Rückwärts Marsch.
And it would have been a nice idea for an airstrike on the left there, once we could have seen all that stuff, but... Okay, let's just get a couple on standby.
Volltreffer, Zielzerstörung kann eingeleitet werden. Verstanden. Sind unterwegs. Ende. Wo brauchen wir unsere Feuerkraft? Bravo 1, 4 Bravo. Ladschütze und Munitionieren in Bereitschaft. Ist es dort wirklich sicher? Jawohl, Hauptmann. Betankt und aufmunitioniert.
There's definitely going to be infantry in the town there. We need to try and get the leader
Jungs an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
into this corner of this sector for sure.
Ladeschütze, Panzerjäger bereit.
And we'll bring in some more supply for those. And I'll probably need new recon. So let's do maybe a green archer. Probably going to bring in more artillery.
Feind im Nahbereich.
All of those will be on fire at will as well.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Hauptmann. Wo wir sind, wird gestorben. Der Fußbus kann immer zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe.
There's 2 times the Panzer Grounds there, that's why it's throwing me off. Yeah, let's just try and move up the Milans a little bit there.
Wir geben auf!
Pushing through the town. I'm gonna want to have HE bombers on standby because there's gonna be probably blobs of infantry somewhere.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Verstanden! Aufspüren und vernichten! Bravo 1, 4 Bravo.
Yeah, there's some.
Envoyez-moi une cible, j'attends juste ça. S'il y a quelqu'un là-dedans, il est juste mort. Affirmatif. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen. J'attends toujours vos coordonnées.
Good. Yeah, every time we bump into infantry, we're gonna have to kill them.
Und noch
We
eine
kill on the
weitere
leader, that's really big
Envoyez-moi
actually.
une cible, j'attends juste ça.
Really important. Let's have the cluster 1 go for that T-55 on that side.
Stand das raus. Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl. Ladeschütze, ummunitionieren in Bereitschaft. LFK geladen.
Fantastic.
Wir können Ihre gute Arbeit.
Right, keep moving through the town, boys.
Volltreffer, Ziel zerstört.
You lot, at some point, we want you to push across, but it's going to be kind of difficult. Let's put these on fire at will. My half cutter here. And try and move up on this left side because we can't see anything there anyway. I'll probably do the same here. All of these can also move up.
Feierabendbewegung. Wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Feind im Vorfeld.
We'll bring in some more for the counter battery.
Und noch einen leichten Sack. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt.
We'll move the martyr over here to help deal with the easy. Oh, let's have these start moving up. And I'm gonna just like invest into a couple more planes. Because the tanks are like the main thing that are gonna be a problem there. I just realized my half car is gonna die, isn't it? Oh good, we need those. Shame.
Kampfmotor an. Marsch. An alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet. Envoyez-moi une cible, j'attends juste ça. Gute Arbeit,
Where's that coming from?
wir sind hier ein leichtes Ziel. S'il y a quelqu'un là-dedans, il est juste mort. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Feuer, Notbewegung. Armé puis prêt à tout casser.
Nice bombing strike.
Quelqu'un là-dedans, il est juste mort.
Have the martyrs support.
Squadron ready. S'il y a quelqu'un là-dedans, pulling out. Gute Arbeit, Richtschütze. Klar, kommt Feind im Vorfeld. Bereitbar. Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Contrôle, vous m'appelez? Le chauffeur en vierge ici. Verstanden.
Very good kill. Did lose a Panzergren trying to push up here, but keep going. Okay. I will bomb that tree line. Okay, kills. So the right is secure. Left is still struggling.
Mud mover ready. Es hat mich erwischt, verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant.
I'm gonna have the cluster plane come in and just strafe these. It's lovely to see the Hornets come in and strafe like that overhead. Look cool. Gotta get rid of those grenade launchers. They really do hurt. There's two of them there. Good.
Feind gesichtet. Radiochef, höre Signal und Bravo 1 hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Wo brauchen wir uns, Kommandant?
I'm just going to try and move up the Jaguars here.
Gute Arbeit, Kriegsschütze. J'ai plus rien à leur envoyer. Panzerjäger bereit. Befehlsstelle bereit. Wir machen uns auf den Marsch, Pause. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Auf Empfang. Nachschub ist schon unterwegs.
These M113s can actually push further forwards.
Hauptmann.
Gonna try and push them out of here eventually, if you want to have enough time. 28 minutes till victory, or 28 minutes till victory for them. Guess it's plenty of time. Yeah, stopping the one tick is always good.
Auf geht's. Wir sind doch keine First-Line-Unit. Feind ins Zielgebiet zerstört.
Move this into range of the other Mark so it repairs it.
Jedenfalls Marschmarsch.
There's just so many grenade launches.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Right pain.
Verstanden, auf Empfang. Stellung halten. Ich kann die Kugeln an mir vorbeizischen hören.
You just stop.
Neuer Aufträger. Stellung halten. Any target.
I couldn't save them.
Feind gesichtet.
It's just constant. So much infantry in that town.
Gute Arbeit, Kriegsschütze. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Jawohl, auf
Feind gesichtet.
Scheiße, Mann. Jetzt quelque chose à enflammer en bas. Sag mal, jetzt quelque chose à enflammer en bas. Infanterie bereit. Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen.
It's a nice combined arms effort again. Like the martyrs covering the infantry and the open, artillery coming in, aircraft overhead. It looks so awesome.
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
The main thing is we've got to try and like, cut off the reinforcements.
Gute Arbeit, Kriegsschütze. Kommandant, gute Arbeit, Kriegsschütze. Feind im Nahbereich. Winchester. Salut! Armée qui prête, tout cassé.
Good.
Wir schaffen es, Nachdruckbefehl.
I will turn on the rock eyes again there, let the Hornet kill the T-55.
J'ai plus rien à leur envoyer. Tête dans le dash.
That's weird. That goes up like that.
On a toujours coordonné. Tête dans le dash.
Brilliant. That was really good. Really, really good. Just so fluid. Like, really awesome. And it goes so smoothly. Today's been a great day.
Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Kommandant, 5. Kompanie bereit. Wir wurden getroffen. E-Mail ist ausgefallen.
Gotta be a bit careful with that, then we can strafe it.
Gute Arbeit.
That's already gone.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
Perfect.
Guter Auflegersteiner, den man nicht sieht.
Okay, well, now what? We gotta push up this hill. This is the worst part about this map. We've done the hard work of getting into these towns, but trying to get up these hills is probably just as bad, if not worse. Just because it's so hard to discover like where the enemy is, and therefore I'm not going to be able to hit them with a lot of my support assets very easily. We'll get the Avocado to kind of go first. I should probably do the same on the right hand side here. There's going to be a bunch of units somewhere. We know that much. Where's the other Avocado? There it is. Okay, so we'll let that one go first. We'll try and move forwards my troops with them, so they don't die on their own without cover.
Geräuschdisziplin. Dran, drauf, drüber. Anhalten, wir warten hier. Rückwärts, Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
Okay.
Neue Befehle. Rückwärts, rückwärts, rückwärts. Achtung, Feind. Rückwärts, Marsch, rück zum Feind.
Anything we spot is gonna just get artied into oblivion.
Wen sollen wir mitnehmen?
These three can push for this building.
Meine Höhe. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Sprung auf, Marsch, Marsch.
I need to like a helicopter or something for this. Although I say that, it's gonna be a bunch of Strellas and stuff hanging about somewhere.
Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten.
The other thing I could do, which might be a bit better, is bring up a Lux or two.
Sie wünschen Hauptmann?
Because we're going to push into the valley here, and we're going to be pretty blind.
Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und was sind ihre Befehle? Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Zu Ihren Diensten. Wo brauchen Sie uns? Verstanden. Auf dran, drauf, drüber. Luxanale. Geht mit Aufschritt. Wo brauchen Sie?
Alright, forwards we go. Where's the Lux at? We'll have that on a follow order.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer. Panzer einsatzbereit. LFK einsatzbereit. Wir sind ganz Rohr. Feind im Vorfeld bereit. Ziel zerstört.
Catching our own artillery. It's not good.
Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Panzer, halt! Wer vorstellen? Schuss rückwärts nach. Es hat einer erwischt. Feind gesichtet.
Ah, Jaguar, I got caught out.
Ziel zerstört. Armee, die prêt, du cassé. Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört!
That's a lot of infantry.
Feind gesichtet. J'ai plus rien à leur envoyer. Il reste plus grand chose en bas, ils sont
Big
morts.
hits. Perfect.
Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze.
Really good. Okay, we did lose a martyr there, but honestly, we're getting up here pretty well, I would say.
Ruhe, herhören. Feind im Vorfeld, bereit machen.
I'll move my M577 to follow as well. I might as well get in.
Wollen wir irgendwo einsickern?
keep the supply close. Let's just make sure these get into cover. Good kills. Alright, we're gonna have to back it up a little bit here, I think. Infantry is coming through pretty quick. Oh, I wanted to save him, but didn't quite work out. We do have some HE. Turn off the cluster bombs and just go in for the strafes. That was tough. Lost quite a lot there. It was going so well. Lot of strutters. Did the Lux die? I think the Lux died. We lost the Marder on this side as well. Yeah, I can't get good strafing on them because of the valley. This is like worst case scenario. Oh, that's a sweet blob. Okay, well, that Mountcut's doing its best to resupply everything. I think what I can do is we bring in just like a bunch more armadas. We could also just flatten the hills with artillery. Let me just bring in supply for all of these. What I can do is, once we get supply, just kind of do like a wave, like a sort of creeping barrage, I guess, across the hills. At this range, the Watch is pretty savage. I think I'm just going to back things up again, and we'll stop all of these. And in order to finish things off, we just do a wave of artillery. So we know that they were here and they were running to the left, so we can do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, something like that. And then we queue.
Von Freund und Feind nicht viel. Kennt nur Flächenziel.
Oops. Wrong button.
Feuerschlag
I have to
unterwegs.
press Tab, Shift, T, Tab, Shift, T.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerschlagen. Bravo 1 hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
We just smash those hills.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
They're kind of running behind it, so I might do something like this.
Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Marschformation. Bewegung. Sie sind hier nicht auf der... Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kameraden? Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind im Zielgebiet, das war die letzte Granate.
Okay, yeah, we hit some there, which is good. Look at that artillery, it's glorious. We know that they're here, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, that is rocket artillery.
Fünfte Kompanie bereit. Wir wurden getroffen. Bravo 1, Panzer, halt! Jederzeit gefechtsbereit.
It's probably not having them on cannon battery, but we can probably kill the enemy artillery with my bombers. Actually, now I think about it.
Bereit für die Feuermission.
Let's just bomb that grenade launcher there. Okay. Well, that was extremely risky. There was a lot of Strellas up there. A lot of Strellas. Right, we'll just have to do it manually then with the artillery.
Overkill gibt's nicht. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Sally!
Just it up.
Schützen auf Ziel ausgerichtet. Wir brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Am Ende kommt es
You
immer
don't
auf
need
den
to run away.
Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Feind gesichtet. Zu Befehl! Fahrer!
You go, Fahrer.
Bewegung, Abstände vergrößern. Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Ab 90 Sekunden Schützbildungsbau. Feind gesichtet. Feldherrn für Stellungsschützen.
Look at all of those OTs, man. Surely I can get them somewhere. I don't know where they're going, so we'll just... Yes.
Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium! Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen? Ohne Tritt, Marsch!
My poor Panzergrounds, man.
Control, Verlobung.
They're getting
Wir
wrecked.
brauchen Artillerieunterstützung, verdammt! Wirkung im Ziel. Ah, es hat mich erwischt!
Oh, they have all of their archives turned off. What's it do?
Auf geht's, heiße Socken sind Infanterie bereit. Stellung halten. Ausrücken, aber was?
Oh, okay. Those Panzergrounds saved by the bell there. Phew. Alright, well that was certainly a bit more of a bloody fight. 120 kills, 27 losses. It's like as soon as I said, oh, it's going well, it kind of went downhill a little bit. But we lost a lot of armadas, which is not too bad. Like, The martyrs come back if the Panzergren's still alive, so it's okay, they get replaced. Losing the Aufkader kind of sucks, losing the Lux sucks. We did lose quite a lot of Aufkader there trying to push up that hill, but it needed to be done. We could have maybe waited until the conquest score did the trick, but honestly, worth. Destroying that entire unit, really, really good for us. And yeah, we did enough damage by the looks of things to get rid of it, so that's fantastic. Yeah, really, really nice. All of the T-55s basically got slaughtered. What an episode this has been. Yeah, probably the best day of fighting that we've had so far. Really nice combined arms today. But that's all I've got time. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.